Could NATO's troop deployment in Ukraine spark the next global crisis? With tensions at a breaking point, one wrong move could change the world forever. Let's uncover the risks before it's too late. The current geopolitical landscape is complex and volatile, and the recent decision by NATO to deploy troops in Ukraine has sparked widespread concern and debate. As we explore the implications of this move, it's essential to understand the significance of this development in the grander scheme of global politics. The challenges and concerns surrounding NATO's military presence in Ukraine are multifaceted and far-reaching. One of the most pressing concerns is the potential for escalation, as Ukraine's proximity to Russia raises the stakes for a broader conflict. The memories of the Cold War still linger, and the specter of a revived East-West rivalry looms large. Furthermore, the presence of NATO troops in Ukraine also raises questions about the role of international institutions in maintaining global security. The legitimacy of NATO's actions will be closely scrutinized, and the organization's ability to maintain peace and stability in the face of rising tensions will be put to the test. The risks of a broader conflict cannot be overstated, as the involvement of major world powers could have devastating consequences for global security. The Ukraine crisis has already spiraled out of control, and the deployment of NATO troops could be the spark that sets off a chain reaction of events with far-reaching implications. The situation is further complicated by the historical context of NATO's actions, which have often been seen as provocative by Russia. The annexation of Crimea in 2014 was a clear warning shot, and the subsequent build-up of NATO forces in Eastern Europe has only added fuel to the fire. Historically, NATO's expansion into Eastern Europe has been a point of contention between Russia and the West. The decision to deploy troops in Ukraine may be seen as a further encroachment on Russia's sphere of influence, setting the stage for a renewed era of great power rivalry. The reactions of major world powers will be critical in determining the trajectory of this crisis. China's response, in particular, will be closely watched, as the country's growing economic and military clout gives it significant leverage in shaping the global agenda. Experts and analysts are sounding the alarm, warning of the catastrophic consequences of a broader conflict. The possibility of a global crisis cannot be ruled out, as the interconnectedness of the global economy makes it increasingly vulnerable to systemic shocks. Conor Douglas MacGregor, a retired US Army officer and military strategist, has extensive experience in military operations and defense policy. Known for his candid assessments, MacGregor has expressed concerns about NATO troop deployment in Ukraine. He argues that such actions could escalate tensions with Russia, potentially leading to a broader conflict that could draw in multiple nations. MacGregor warns that the risks of miscalculation are high, as NATO forces may inadvertently provoke a response from Russia. He has predicted that continued military support for Ukraine without a clear diplomatic strategy could result in a protracted and costly conflict. His insights emphasize the need for careful consideration of the geopolitical ramifications of NATO's involvement, urging policymakers to prioritize dialogue over military escalation to ensure regional stability. Another analyst suggests that the crisis in Ukraine is merely a symptom of a broader struggle for dominance in the global arena, with NATO's actions seen as a clear challenge to Russia's authority. As we weigh the potential consequences of NATO's actions, it's clear that the stakes are extremely high. The delicate balance of global power and security hangs precariously in the balance, and the world watches with bated breath as events unfold. In conclusion, the deployment of NATO troops in Ukraine represents a critical juncture in the ongoing struggle for global power and influence. As we navigate this treacherous landscape, it's essential to remain vigilant and aware of the potentially catastrophic consequences of our actions. What do you think? Should NATO have deployed troops in Ukraine? Or was this a reckless move that could trigger a global crisis? Share your thoughts in the comments below and check out our video, 5 Shocking National Security Threats in 2025, right up here on the screen. Stay connected with our YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button and be alerted as we release new content each week.
Thanks for watching.